Okay, this is part 2 of the weekend update, and before I get into any stocks, I want to say that this is our last weekend update that's going to be complimentary. Now the weekend updates and the lengthy videos during the week are only going to be open for members of VolumeProfileTrader.com. Right now, to make it easier for you, we have a special offer for those interested in signing up, and we want to say that, using Volume Profile, the site that we created and teaching Volume Profile and how to apply it to your trading, whether you're day trading, swing trading, making long-term investments, it doesn't really matter. What matters is having the ability to use it and applying it to your trading, because it will make your trading, the success of your trading, multiply and compound light years ahead of what you think. And I believe this is, for the last 3 or 4 months, however long it's been, I've provided videos that show the consistency of Volume Profile, having the ability to correctly getting the direction right in the market. And as time develops, perceptions may change in the market, but we are there right at the turning point and have the ability to profit from those moves. So as far as the success rate, it's been incredible. I know traders who have been in the trading room with us this week have found nothing but success and have what seems like enjoyed the experience. So I would like for you to check it out, and feel free to sign up. Like I said, 100% satisfaction. So anyways, let's get into the stock picks of the weekend update, and all we are going to do is cover the names that we covered in the trading room and videos throughout the week, and just show that profits have been made, and now it's time to see what we do with those profits. So first things first, Freeport-McMoRan, and we were buyers. Oops, 1 second. Okay, you see the profile of November. We were buyers on not Monday morning, but Tuesday morning. We were buyers in Freeport. We were rewarded with great profits. We rang the cash register on some right below $40, which you can see is the top of this high volume area. You can see it's capped the profit, the gains, and we were anticipating this. We were looking for profit-taking mode at the $40 level, but we also have potential for more long exposure, anywhere from 39 to 38.50. So we're watching this closely. Holes are moving up short term, long term. Their price is over it, which is positive. It's flatlining, so it shows you we're in balance, but we're in balance above the point of control level, so that's important. We're looking for more, basically sideways consolidation, and if we can start poking our head above basically today's highs, recent highs, we should press up towards 42 and 43 on Freeport, but we caught a nice winner on Freeport this week. Ford's the same idea. We were not involved on Monday or Tuesday below the point of control. Breakout on Wednesday. Didn't really do much for the first hour. We caught this around $10.20, $10.25, and we rode it up to $11. We have high volume here. November's point of control. You can see it stopped dead in its tracks and started selling off. Some people took profits. Some are riding it out. What we want to see is these levels hold, these general levels. If they don't, we could come back down to the $10 level. So trail your stop. You can either keep a stop below today's intraday low, or maybe make an outright sale on Monday. But let's focus on, if we do break above this high volume area, it could be a nice move to, say, $11.50 or so, $11.80, which was October's point of control. So keep an eye on it. There's potential for more upside, but right now we are getting stuffed by November's point of control. Okay, Nvidia, now this name, we were buying in this congestion. We got the breakout. We continue to hold this. If you didn't take profits today, maybe you were holding too long, but we had a nice gap open today. We're still making intraday highs. This was Wednesday's low. I'm sorry, intraday lows. This was Wednesday low, Tuesday's low, and now we have today's low. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Duh. So we're still making higher highs and higher lows. Perhaps keep a stop under today's intraday low, which is Friday, and we could see a test back of the $15 price handle. But look at these whole moving averages; they're all pointing up. So if price keeps moving sideways long enough, we could have a nice base up at higher levels, and then a push back up towards 17.18, which is our price target. Okay, Apple's a little messy, and the volume profile's pretty heavy, but we see what's going on. We have a high volume area up at the top of November. We're struggling against those. We struggled against those today. Still closed higher for the day, but marginally. And we're looking for support around 385 to 382, which is the point of control for the composite. It's a nice high volume area from November, so it's what we're looking out for. And if I zoom out to a daily chart on Apple, we see we got our bounce off of the 200-day moving average, off of, let's see, this high volume area, and now we're going to see if we can hold this current high volume area. And you can see the most relevant volume is at 395, 400. We had a decent selling day. We were sold into strength like the rest of the market. So we're looking to see if we can break above this. If we balance in here for longer, the point of control for this range should be more towards the bottom of the range. I know on this chart it is at the bottom of the range, but if I zoom out one more, and I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. Okay, as I zoom out to 180 days, this point of control is still at the top of the range. So there is some overhead resistance in Apple. It could be, this could be a selling opportunity in Apple, but I'd be more inclined to say that it's still in a range. This is simply the top of our range, and we're trying to see where the bottom of the range is. We're looking at this 385, 382 level, pretty decent volume there, and we broke out from those levels yesterday. So keep an eye on the 385, 382 level. If not, it's back down to 378, 374. Now VXX, this was a great trade for us, and I've said multiple times that VXX is a name that I'd like to get involved in when the market rallies. And sure enough, we got involved Monday and Tuesday. We bought the 48 puts, and bam, the next day, down over $4, and a continuation basically throughout the week. Today we opened lower and traded higher for the rest of the day. So in video 1 we talked about how the VIX, it's an opportunity to buy volatility rather than sell it. So, but these options at the beginning of today they doubled in value. So this was a great winner, and these options were worth I think we bought them for around $4.50. So a pretty big double. Chesapeake Energy, this is a name I haven't covered as much, but if we look at it on a daily chart, which I'm going to bring up really quick, get rid of Apple, you can see the huge high volume. Oops, too far. You can see the huge high volume, point of control at the bottom of the range. We got into that range and have had a huge bounce. We're probably due for a little bit of consolidation, but at the same time, last time price hit these levels, we had to move straight up to $30 or so. So this isn't necessarily a bad opportunity, especially if we zoom back in. We can see we're holding the bottom of this high volume area, and as long as we can hold this recent congestion zone. We can probably make a test up to around the 28 handle, 27 for sure, because that's November's point of control and the point of control for this 90-day composite. So Chesapeake probably has a little more upside. It outperformed the market today. It has been a very nice performer over the last week. Since Friday's low, from 22.37 to where it closed, 25.44, or actually I have 25.57, but close enough. It's made a 14% move, so it's made a hell of a move. And sorry for saying that, but you know what? It's made 14% move in 5 days. So what can you say? But anyways, I hope these names helped. There's really nothing to do in the market right now except for wait for more clarity, wait for the ECB meeting later on next week, and see where the market wants to go. Our move, our vertical development has already occurred in the market, and we're probably going to see more sideways consolidation. But if we do continue higher, these names will continue to work. I would watch out for perhaps Ford as the only potential laggard, only because it failed against the point of control today. But given that, you know, there's always opportunity for more buying in the market, we just have to wait and see, and basically keep your profits tight. Don't let them get away from you, but be aware that there could be a nice move to the upside up to S&P 1300, 1325. I think I did a fairly decent job discussing that in the first video, but you know, the market could go either way, to be honest, and volume profile is setting up for what looks to be a move higher, so we're just going to have to wait and see what the ECB does. So have a good weekend. Remember to sign up if you really enjoy these videos. If you want to be part of the trading room, the offer that we're putting on the table is by far the best you can get around the industry. I promise you, you're getting the best education for your money, and hey, you're going to make a nice amount of money. So anyways, have a good weekend.